A lot of the townhomes and condos that I looked at were kind of cheap looking. You could just tell they weren't very structurally sound, and they just felt like you didn't pay a lot of money for them, and that's just not what I was looking for my first home. And then when I found Brookfield, I was very pleasantly surprised. I toured all the models that you guys had, which I think was like 9 at the time, and almost every single one of them had something that I loved about them. But when I saw my home for the first time, it just felt right. I could just picture myself in it. You know, all the models were beautiful, but after I went home that day, I kept picturing in my head where I would place furniture in the model that I chose, and it was just it felt like a home rather than like a condo. It was beautiful and big, and everything was just perfect about it. Well, one of the things that I love most about my home is its size, because it's very easy for me to entertain there, and I've had many parties and many dinner parties, bachelorette parties, bridal showers, housewarming party, birthday parties. Everyone loves the house, and of course the best feature in my home is the gigantic island in the kitchen, which everyone loves to gather around, and no matter how many couches you have or chairs or extra things that you set up, I will usually have about 15 people clustered around that island just waiting for the food that comes out of the oven. The first word I use to describe the neighborhood is quiet. There's a lot of families that live here, or younger couples, and you'd think that it would be a lot louder because of pets or kids or just a lot of people living here, but it's very quiet and peaceful and serene. Although at the same time, no one really cares. When you have a party, it doesn't bother people either. One of the reasons I feel really comfortable recommending Brookfield to friends, and actually 2 of my friends have bought here after I bought the house, is the sales staff was amazing. And I know that they're the sales staff and their purpose is to try and sell the home, so of course they're going to be wonderful people, but I can honestly say that they've been wonderful throughout the process and even after the process. And I've lived here 1.5 years now, and I still have relationships with my sales staff and the builders that built my home as well. So they made the process very easy, especially because at the time that I was going through the home purchasing process, the mortgage industry was just falling apart right about that time. So I gotten pre-approved, and then all the rules changed, and my approval fell through, and Brookfield did as much as it could to possibly get me through and buy the house, and they made a lot of concessions for me. So I really appreciated that, and because of them I was able to purchase the house.